clowdyworld. And hey man, this YSL trial is getting mad confusing, bro. It even be feeling like the feds is in on him, bro. So I'm gonna show y'all this clip real quick, bro. This is literally them messing up big time on live stream and literally showing of the jurors, bro. Look at this, bro. Like, showing every single one of the jurors on stand, bro. Insanely crazy. I don't understand how that won't be an immediate mistrial, bro. But hey, bro, even beyond that, they just brought on Intrivia Smith. If you don't know, Intrivia Smith is someone that used to be Montook's ex-girlfriend, and if you don't know, that's another member of YSL. And they brought her on basically to cross-examine her and to see what she has to say. And let's see what she started breaking stuff down with. So she's not giving her nothing. So the conclusion right now, just to wrap it up for you real quick, is that they gave Diddy a $50 million bail, but it was denied. And then he tried to appeal the bail for $50 million, and it was denied again. He hasn't been convicted of anything. He's being charged with counts of racketeering and things like that, and trafficking with these various women and things like that. But he hasn't been technically charged with anything yet. So right now, he think he's in somewhere in New York in one of these prisons, bro. He's in a prison in New York right now. Right now, bro. He's in prison in New York. He's in prison in New York right now. Hey, bro, but I ain't gonna lie. He got a lot of people with some emotion and angry, bro. So they better be watching, bro. They better be watching, bro, for real. Get a little bit of a look into Young Thug and kind of just his motion. And let's watch this real quick.
When we started on Super Slimy, these self-having pants away. These it was a quote for us together with the project out. Self-love is so much, you feel like, man, that was a long waiting. Instead of beefing with each other, man, y'all work.
Rico's ridiculous, man.
Each other, man.
Facts.
The world need to see it. So, the world need to hear it. That's what we did. Catch that.
Yeah.
But put your ass on the internet. What's up?
Me and Thug, we're going to the studio, it's just like that's one. We get on the track. That's just how much we feed off each other. It's just good with each other. I like to record a lot. He like to record a lot. When we're in the studio, both of us never want to leave.
And that's real right there, bro. So Day 133 is about a bunch of cops, bro. A bunch of 12. This is 12 day, bro. No 13. So this morning, QZ's lawyer was in court asking for his client to be released basically from the material witness warrant. So what that would mean is that Miss Love was basically saying that doctors indicate that QZ will be released no later than tomorrow, and that nothing about his condition was holding him back from testifying except for self-reported pain. Now this is why I be saying a lot of these prosecutors are scum, that they're just evil people, bro, because saying that the only thing that shows he's in pain is him verbally expressing he's in pain and that he can't testify. Like, come on now, what are we doing right now, bro? How many illnesses that do people have that can't be recorded from the other side? Like, let's not be, tone deaf. They're literally trying to fear and intimidate these witnesses into giving statements that may or may not even be true at this point, because it's the state literally intimidating witnesses, man. Nah, I think Young Thug's lawyer is doing a good idea, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Young Thug's lawyer has already casted more than enough reasonable doubt. He was held in contempt. One of the brightest and most educated lawyers in Atlanta was arrested and held in contempt in jail. Think about that. Think about how unlikely that is, how unrealistic that would be. That's video game story stuff. When someone who's been a lawyer for 30 years is arrested off of a high-profile case because he caught the judge having illegal conversations, that's video game stuff. He's already cast enough doubt for Young Thug to get a mistrial. And honestly, he may even have cast enough doubt to get a mistrial based on prejudice. But the reason is that the state's just not going to give him off rip. You see, Thug isn't low-key in a good scenario. The only issue is about time and the mental state that he is to continue fighting the fight. Because if he beats the case, it's a dub. If he loses the case, it's an automatic mistrial because of clear amounts of discrimination. If they mark it on that, that'll be cool, but they'll probably only mark it off a mistrial and just retry it with the state again. Now, I think his best chance would be to try to take it to trial the first time. No pleas, bro. No pleas. A plea would just it'd be a waste of time, in my opinion. Because you don't want a 10-year off this case. Either you want no time or 30. Because if you get 30, it's an automatic appeal because his lawyer was arrested. His judge was switched. Their main testifier, Woody, literally has said that he doesn't recall half the things he told them. Like, bro, if this was 1 out of 10 of these things, bro, it would already be a mistrial. It's just not because he's a rich black dude, bro. But let's not make it something deeper than it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, if this was any average man without a following or status, bro, this would have already been marked a mistrial on prejudice. How? It's like they could have literally arrested this man based on being an individual in his home with illegal firearms and having multiple different drugs. They could have arrested him for 15, 20 years. But they thought that they were so smart, they would ignore all of that stuff and go straight to a RICO, which would give more time. But now they look stupid because they could have easily put him in jail and did whatever they wanted to do off those multiple small charges. Now that don't even matter, because after this is cleared, they can't retry none of this stuff. So I don't know, bro. Overall, I think Young Thug is in an amazing position. And I think that the state knows it, and that's why they're trying to get all these witnesses to cooperate. And they have hundreds of witnesses and no one's cooperating. Clearly, that's an issue on the state. It's sad, bro, because they're like, if you people, they're literally muting the audio between her and the judge so that the public isn't seeing how bad that she's kind of doing in this situation and case. And I'm not gonna just disrespect and keep getting on love, because the state has a pretty large chance to win this. They have a lot of evidence and things like that, but they've literally hit themselves in the foot so many times that if I was on the jury, I wouldn't even take half the things they say serious anymore. So the state basically asked about their concurrent witnesses, and a crime scene tech just started going into details about the shooting and not the indictment that the state wants to say is related to YSL with no evidence that it was YSL. Basically trying to connect hits and shootings and things like that based off of names and not any actual clear evidence, and based off of, street talk, things that are not usable in court. You know what I'm saying? So after defense objections, the judge has instructed the jury to disregard it, bro. So nothing's funny about this is what Stark said after Miss Love, which you already know is the prosecution for the case, chuckles in the mic in response to Stark talking about how there's no evidence tying the incident to YSL, and there's actually evidence otherwise. So it's getting to the point, bro, where the state is trying to openly disrespect the defense because they feel like they have such an out of the park, easy slam dunk type of case, you know what I'm saying? But they don't, because they've messed up and have openly shown that that's the way they're kind of coming at the case overall. Once you show your hand, bruh, especially to someone like Brian Steele, bro, who has an amazing case record, especially with a lot of ATO bigger cases, you just start to show how uneducated you are with dealing with these crimes on a mainstream level. It's a difference between doing a RICO on some dudes in the trenches versus a high profile artist with millions of dollars to get top of the line defense and legal help, you know what I'm saying? And clearly Miss Love and I think the prosecution weren't expecting to deal with the same slimy tactics from other people who have the same type of connections as them. Both the state and Thug are kind of playing their role, but the state going so low in such a very clear and open way is very brazen and very not like something you'd see in a case like the Medley YNW case, where if the state was moving like this, there would honestly be grounds for mistrials that were way more respected. But let's go into it and break it down some more. So the next few witnesses will be testifying to an incident in which producer Turbo, which has credits all over Young Thug, Gunna, Chief Keef albums, etc., called 911 after some of his items were robbed. Dang, Turbo, you out here snitching? Tragic. Now, the album you did with Gunna was tough though. Later, after executing a search warrant on defendant Huey related other charges, the police found items belonging to Turbo at Huey's house, including Turbo's driver's license. So, bro, you look dumb walky right now. Like, bro, how you gonna say it wasn't you and you stole bro ID and it's found in the crib? That's crazy. Now, Huey is in charge with robbing Turbo, but this incident is tied to multiple other acts, including the robbery of two different people, Gary Holloman and Delmisha Kopich, one of them now deceased. So they're connecting a lot of bigger cases with this right now, bro. It's getting active. Now, the jury was sent home for today and will be back, which is now tomorrow, which is now the next day. So I went over this day ahead of time to give you all some context about what we're about to go into now. Let's do it. Yeah. Cooking, y'all boys. Let me know what y'all think about it. Yeah. Now, day 33, man. Bunch of cops again. But right now, Intrivia Smith, the girl who Mook took and Shell supposedly fought over, is taking a stand.
Your Honor.
I just answered your question.
Speculation.
Overruled.
And Ms. Smith, I'm not going to keep you up here very long, but I'm going to ask you a specific question because the jury, Your Honor, if I may just be
Overruled.
I'm going to ask you questions so that the jury who doesn't know the answers, so that you can answer for them, okay? Did you tell the police that night that your friend Kelvin had been hiding out at your place?
I did not.
When
Literally, bro, ride or die. She don't remember, she don't recall on that type of timing. Now, examples of that attitude were shown, and she said she was close to Donovan Thomas. Now, she says she dated Monk, but stopped dating him when he started dating Shell Kell. When she started dating Shell Kell. Basically, she moved on. She didn't do none of that setup stuff that they're, alleging. Now, I'm gonna keep it a very big buck, though, bro.
What do you say, of course?
I'm gonna keep it a very, very big buck. Where's that? Yeah, this look, she did it, bro. I don't care what she's saying. I don't care what she's talking about. That look in her eye, shawty did it. Whatever they saying, she did, bro. That type of sense of smugness is only the type of smugness folks got when they know you ain't got nothing on them, bro. Hey, though, let's keep it moving, though, bro. Shout out to shawty for being a ride or die. Now, the state asked if she's ever emailed a video to the police. AS says she doesn't recall ever doing that. She then says she knows the video Miss Love is talking about because the trial is on social media. She says it's the video of Muktunk calling out Shell Kell.
Social media.
Okay. Oh, a video wherein Antonio Sledge was talking to the camera.
It's all on social media. I play it, so of course I seen it.
All right. Could you speak into the...
It's on social media. Of course I seen it.
Now, when you say it's on...
See, bro, and that's the issue with a lot of this case right now, bro, is that this is a social media type cases, bro. You can't stop the flow of information. It's just not possible. The state's final question was, do you have any desire to be here? Which she said, no, I don't. No questions from the defense for cross. Next witness was Miss Latners, which was the 911 custodian of records who was being called for the 9th time. 9th time. So, never mind. Miss later disappeared in the state, so the judge forced Miss Love to put whatever witness they had available in the state instead. More law enforcement. So, bro, this is happening in real time, bro, and it's crazy because as time goes on, bro, this case with Thug is more and more confusing, bro. You never really know if this is just what they trying to do for real, bro, or if they're gonna be cooked, man. Because it seems like he's not gonna be cooked, and then the next day he is gonna be cooked. I don't know, bro. It just gets crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. But Cloudy World, let me know what y'all think about this case real quick. This is why I saw stuff getting steep, bro. Cloudy World, we gone.